Hey, Merry Christmas everybody! Here I'm just going to go through and catch up on a few of the PO Box packages that I've received that I haven't actually opened yet. So we'll start off right away. Riley, 53 Frogs, NN Opals on YouTube. He's sent us through something here. I have an inkling as to what it is. Alright, so here he is again. I'll put this with my collection of business cards. Whole heap of details for him. There you go. It's a beautiful business card. I might have to make up something similar. I might actually just steal this idea completely because it's great. The color code, small little measurer, couple different brightness scale, details on the back. What more do you need? So what's he sent through? He's sent through a whole heap of little opal chips, but these are not just any opal chips. These are pretty high quality. Look at the color in these. So that's pretty nice. And the idea behind this is that he heard that I was planning on making a couple of those bent wood rings, and I really do want to get into that. I'm just waiting for wood at the moment. But bits like this I'm just going to cut up nice and small and actually incorporate these into the bent wood rings, because I know a lot of people use just artificial opal, and I don't know, it looks alright, but it looks too artificial. Whereas with this stuff, I reckon if I can get this to inlay nicely with a bit of black epoxy, we should have some amazing looking bent wood rings. And then, him being a selling expert, I think he actually wants to put them up on his shop, 53 Frogs. Speaking of which, hidden no reserve auctions. Make sure you just search for 53 Frogs just like that on Opal Auctions and you'll see his no reserves. Sometimes they go for criminally low prices, so definitely check that out. And here's a little note from him. So basically it just says that he's looking forward to my bentwood rings. Alright, that was the first time I mentioned it, was the first time he actually heard about it. And he also stocks a whole heap of chips in his shop, so yeah. If you like these, it would be great if you could mention that they are available by searching NN Opal Chips in the Opal Auction search bar. Cheers, Riley. God, he's a good guy. But yeah, I actually was ahead of the game. So I've already mentioned that these are his opal chips, and look at them. These are some of the best opal chips I've seen in a long time. I'm not entirely sure of the prices because I don't think I've seen too many of his opal chip sales on Opal Auctions. I haven't been looking for opal chips because I do have a few myself to practice with, and these are far higher quality than the ones I'm going to practice with. So once I get it right, then I'll start using some of these ones, because look at the colour in them. If they weren't so small and thin, these would cut beautiful stones. Look at that green flash. Multi-colour flash. Beautiful Cooper Petey chips. So, actually I'm not even sure if they're all Cooper Petey. These might be Lightning Ridge. Either way, thank you, Riley. Okay, next parcel is actually from a subscriber, and I believe they wanted their identity kept quiet, so I won't reveal who it is. I'll just double check for any letters. Nope. So here's a random parcel of what looks like opal rough. Crack him open. I don't have a bucket of water with me right now, so for now we will just dump some of it on the table. Oh yeah, so there's a couple rubs and whatnot in here. There's probably going to be some fun in this. I'm not seeing a lot of colour, but it is dry. There is some colour here though, with this nice little green flashy piece with a sand spot right in the middle of it. That'll be a challenge to get anything out of, but could be good. Got some good chunks for me to practice carving a few shapes on, I reckon. Who knows, there might be a little bit of something in here. Oh, what is that? Some crystal. I can see that there's some nice colourful crystal in here. Some pre-shaped stuff. Yeah, there's a few colourful pieces of crystal. This one's got a red flash in it. That could be interesting. Doesn't come up too well on camera, does it? Bit of red, bit of colour up over here. Very thin piece. Could be really good. Could go really well with the chips that I've just shown off. So they could end up in the bentwood rings as well. All in all, I reckon I might be able to do a similar thing and use some of these for the bentwood rings as well. So, interesting. And then we've got a massive box. This is also from a subscriber that I don't know if they want their name shared. If they do, I'll add it to the description afterwards. But I've just pre-cut open the ends so I can get this out. I've got no idea what's in this one. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's a Motorola audio baby monitor. So that's good. Definitely had that on the Christmas stocking list. Oh my god, alright. Bit disappointed, not a baby monitor. We have a whole heap of craft wire from a company I've not heard of yet. This viewer is from the UK, I believe, so maybe this is a UK specific brand. Some very wildly different wires here. Unfortunately, they don't have the names of what they are on the thing, so I'm just going to have to make that up as I go along, but there's all different kind of shapes and sizes. What more do we have? We've got a letter there, which I will check in a second. Bloody hell. We've got a... I'm actually not sure what this is. It's a plastic sheet with a whole heap of little holes in it. I reckon it might be stands. Does a Dremel piece fit in that? Alright, slightly smaller than a Dremel piece. I'm sure the letter might explain some of that. And further inside the box is another box. Hey, I needed a new phone. Huawei Mate 20 Lite. Kinda cool. Alright, it is not a new phone. I am shocked. So this looks like... Is it to measure ring sizes? These might be sizing guides. I'm sure all of this is explained. See, that looks like a ring mandrel. I'm sure all of this is explained in the letter. Oh, nice. I wonder if these are... Oh, these have nice little grooves in them. I'm sure that's got a good purpose. So this is like a wire weaving gift pack. Let's have a look at some of these little bits. Oh yeah, a whole heap of cutting discs. A lot of metal cutting discs floating around. More cutting discs. Oh, here's a bag of little gemmy goodness. I'm not entirely sure what kind of gems these are. All I can say is that they're not opal, except for a couple of those bits of rough. So some interesting and challenging bits of rough. That looks like a shell crystal. Some more crystal. A little rub. Some very unusual, I guess that's for practice. A practice piece. More of these. These have completely changed my life when it comes to wire weaving. If you don't have any, you need to get some. Some little clippers. Oh, this is kind of nice. A little necklace. A ring that looks like it changes size a lot. I wonder if it even fits me. Oh, actually I think it does. I don't want to lock it on my finger forever though, so we'll... Alright, a little ring. Beautifully made by the looks of things. This is interesting because it looks like a cutting disc, but it also feels a bit like a diamond grit disc, which might actually be okay for stone. So I don't know, I'll have to have a look at this letter and see if there's anything in it. Yeah, because I I'm not switched on enough to know what half of this stuff is. Little metal rods. Oh wait, those little metal rods must be for this little thing. So maybe it's a stand of some sort. I can pin these into it and then hang it up somewhere and just dangle stuff off it. So that's giving me a bit more of a clue. I'm just going to quickly look at the note. Alright, just had a quick read through the note. It's incredibly kind. It's amazing when I read something like this. I expect so little from this channel and I get so much in return that this is, yeah, it's quite a lot. But anyway, each of these pieces were actually detailed out pretty well. So I was right with these being mandrels of various other sizes and shapes. And this is called a wire wrapping jig. So I guess you can put like a pin down in two various spots like this and then wrap your wire around it, kind of. I'm sure there's some techniques that I can learn with that. Yeah, the ring is nice. The ring's just a gift basically. I'm not a huge ring wearer, but it's a very nice ring. This little necklace can be used so that when I do start wire wrapping some stuff and I want to display it, I can just hang it up. So it's a bit of a prop for me, which is nice. Yeah, the stones were kind of described. Each of these opals was basically described, and then these are two various stones from China. So a practice sapphire and ruby. Yeah, there it is, made in China. So it's just a practice wire wrapping in case I ever come across shapes like this when I cut my opal, which is not that uncommon, though I do a lot of freeform stuff. And yeah, incredibly thoughtful collection of gifts. I'm going to have to learn how to use this. I'll probably get in touch to work out how it is I do use this, or if there's any videos that can help me along the way, because I have no idea. I just get the idea that I can put a couple of these pins in various spots and, I don't know, maybe I can make an entire design against the board. I'm not sure how I get the wires in, but it's all learning, and I'm willing to learn, if anything. So thank you. Thank you for everyone that has checked out the channel for the year. We're, I don't know, 7-8 months in now, and it's going along well. It's going along incredibly well, and I'm willing to learn as much as you guys are willing to teach me, or as much as I can find online. You guys send me in all sorts of different directions, and I just follow them wherever you want me to go. So yeah, I look forward to 2020 ending. It's been a weird and wild year. 2021 is just around the corner, and hopefully we can just keep on going. Hopefully we can help more people and more can get into this whole hobby. It's really good. It's really great. So yeah, I don't have a lot more to say. Hopefully you guys have a good Christmas and New Year's. There'll be videos all the way through that period, I'm hoping. I'm pre-recording a lot of this, so yeah. We'll see you in 2021, if not before. I'll catch you around, guys.